Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Keith here from Come On the Hoop Celtic. I hope you are all doing well considering the result. Celtic are officially out of European football for the rest of the season. We obviously started the campaign against Midtjylland way back in July. We didn't qualify for the Champions League, unfortunately, which we had a chance of doing it, but with Ange obviously coming in the door, it was a lot to ask for. Then we were in the Europa League, had some good results in the Europa League, beating Varos home and away, getting a result against Betis, playing well against Bayern Leverkusen away. To be unfortunate to lose to Betis away and Leverkusen away. So there's a lot of positives about the European campaign we can take, but tonight was absolutely shy, absolute shy. You know, the most important thing is, as I said on this channel many times, win the league. We're in cruise control now. We have 11 games to go. We're playing against some decent teams. We're against a good outfit on Sunday, Easter Road, Hibs, Sean Maloney's team. It's not going to be a walk in the park, but the pros of tonight is we rested a good few players. Rested a few players, key players. You know, obviously Callum came on and stuff, but we rested key players. Obviously James McCarthy came on. The Alabada played well when he came on. The rest of the team was absolutely shocking. You know, shocking. People are criticising Scales, saying Scales this and Scales that, but like a lot of people are asking for Scales to play it. There's no win. There's literally no win with certain fans. But let's be honest. Hello to everyone on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. There's the link there, folks. I was gonna say please sub, not dub. Doesn't really matter now. I'll do that again. Please dub to the channel. And that's a dub for you anyways. But let me know what you feel about tonight. You know, fair play to the fans that went over there. You know, look at the weather was shy, the pitch was shy. They were a better team. They were hungrier. They want to progress in this competition. And plus, they're not fighting for a league title. They're in pre-season. So there's no point in making every excuse under the sun here. The fact is, they were a better team over the two legs, and let them go on and do what they can. But at the end of the day, we've learned lessons from tonight. Don't take a team like that. Don't be complacent against them the first leg at Celtic Park. Which, to be honest, when this draw was done, I was like, we're going to beat these 3 or 4-0, and look how wrong I was. Look how wrong a lot of people were. So and team selection, I said everything. He just wanted to be out of the competition. Yes, 12 o'clock Sunday is vital. Every Sunday, every single game from now is a cup final. Every single game this season's been a cup final. How many times have I said it on the previews and every domestic game is a cup final because you don't want to lose. You don't want to have people moaning. But at the same time, we have a good enough squad there to go on and win this league. We have a good enough squad to go on and do the treble. It's 3 games to win a Scottish Cup. If we just put the head down and win every single game in the league, why not? And take our chances in the cup, you know. But he has to field his strongest team. His strongest team. He has players coming back like David Turnbull, like Kyogo, like Julian to come back in full fitness. You know, these players to come back. You're going to see a relationship between Maeda and Kyogo for Celtic. Yes, they play with each other in the Japanese national team. You're going to see Hatate hopefully coming onto his game as well. So, okay, we start a lineup for Sunday. I know it's literally around the corner. We go with Joe Hart, Jovanovic, left back, right back Ralston, Carter Vickers, Starfelt, Callum McGregor, O'Reilly, Tom Rogic. I'm going to say Tate, but O'Reilly, I'm going to say. I thought O'Reilly didn't play well tonight, to be honest, which is Rogic played poor as well. Abada, Jota, and Giacomakis. That's what I do. That's how I go, 40 million sign a BODO defence. It just we are absolutely poor, and as I said, this is a learning curve. Like as I said, we can't win every competition. Like we were talking about winning a quadruple last week. That's how people are that optimistic about the squads. But I'm that optimistic that what I've learned from dropping points back in September to Dundee and then dropping points to Livy. I think Celtic have, and even with Ange with the Australian media, he's learned where he's gone wrong. And tonight, okay, it's a competition. It's a third tier of European football. Yes, we got smashed 5-1 on aggregate, but it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. I won't be sitting there and moaning about this and that. Okay, if it was the league, I'd be slating every single player. So keep the faith, folks. Keep the faith. Dortmund winning against Rangers at half time. I don't really care, to be honest with you. Well, that's good to hear, but like I heard he got a penalty as well. Team selection before the game. I had to feeling the main. Even if you put out your strongest team, you probably would have got beaten that score anyway. So it does. Let's move on. As I said, we got some good results in Europa League. It's a learning curve. If it was the Champions League and Europa League, you'd be like, what disappointment. But we got 9 points in Europa League as well. I know that didn't get us through into the last into the last 16. Roger was shite tonight, but he's not pissed. Like if you do you think generally Roger is pissed, or he was just pissed tonight? Because if you think he's generally pissed, I think you haven't been watching Celtic right this season, you know. But you're probably just saying tonight. That's a cracker. But yeah, we got to take chances in Europe, and unfortunately, we weren't. We didn't take our chances over the 2 legs. We just got complacent, and we thought, at the end of the day, a team like BODO GLIMT, they look fitter, they look commanding. They were like there was like they were just eager to take the ball at the field, not like some of our defenders. You know, form is temporary. Form is temporary. Like look at like. There's no point of slating Rodgers saying he's been shit. He's been that. He's been a massive part of our success this season. Think of the good instead of the bad. You know. So yes, he didn't have a good game against Wraith. Yes, he didn't have 2 good games against BODO GLIMT. But look at the man comes up for the big occasions. 11 pen for the mob this season. Keith, there's only 5 minutes away. Look at you know, totally agree. Both don't work for me in the same thing. Well, you gotta keep going. Like you gotta try. Like as I said, Turnbull's come back into the squad as well. You could see Turnbull and Hatate playing with Callum. There's gonna be options there. It's gonna be healthy for the short as well. But if this is your first time watching on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, don't really get many people on Twitter. I'm gonna have to move that over. Um, do subscribe to the channel. Do subscribe. It'll be good to get you on. But yeah, we're gonna connect it with another group, Celtic underscore 1888 on Facebook to see can people get more thoughts because Twitter is absolutely shocking. No one talks on it. We haven't been at our best in recent games. Yeah, look, it's a dip. It's a dip. Look, it's only 2 European games, and yes, we still got the 3 points against Dundee. So things are still going the right direction regards to domestic football. We're still in the Scottish Cup. We're still top of the league. So have the faith. We have we're 3 points at the top of the league. That could go down to a derby game. That could all change. But touch wood, I won't. I won't. You know. What do you think of Joe Hart actually? Joe Hart pulled off some cracking saves tonight, but it's like I think he was wearing a tracksuit top in the game because it was that bad the weather was. What's happening? How are you? Hope you're well. Norwegians were superb though. Never saw that coming. No one saw it coming, to be honest. Do you think Big Julian will get a consistent run before the end of the season? No, definitely not. Definitely not. I can see it's still gonna be Starfelt. Still be Starfelt and Carter Vickers. Like they've obviously done well. It's been a long time since I seen you on your podcast looking well. Thank you very much. If you can subscribe to the YouTube channel, that would be even better. Make me night. That's to every Celtic fan as well that hasn't subscribed to the channel. Regular faces in here. As I said, I try to do the podcast as much as I can. No one wants to come on tonight. They're all in shit form. That's okay. It's a game that I wouldn't get too bogged down about. This is more important to drink. Like there's more things in football. Plenty of fresh legs. No European midweek games. Let the mob tire themselves out. Exactly. Exactly. Let them think they're gonna go do the Europa League. Let them go and chase false hope. Well, we're gonna actually take the real prize back, which is the league. We've taken the Scottish League Cup back. We're gonna hopefully take the actual Scottish Cup back. Fingers crossed. I don't want to get too complacent on this, but let's take Hibs like a massive, massive game on Sunday, which it is. It's on Sky Sports, and just go out there and give our best and compete and smash them the first half. We could be a European hangover. We don't know, but as I said, he rested a couple players tonight, like the likes of Jovanovic will feature, Atate could feature, Carter Vickers will definitely feature, Jota will feature, Conor McGregor will start. So there is positives. And at least that we didn't have to. At least we were in didn't go with extra time as well. Like, look, when that early goal came, you knew that was just going to be a long night, as everybody knew. So that's it. Like, as I keep saying to you, all on this channel, who would have thought that by the end of February, Celtic are sitting top of the league by 3 points? A lot of Celtic fans would have thought there would have been a gap there in second place, but we're doing well. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. I'm just a bit worried how we react in the final third. It's not just a clinical enough. They had a game plan, to be honest with you. They just had a game plan and it stuck with them. So I wouldn't be worried too much. We scored 3 goals against Dundee, domestic game. I know they're bottom of the league, but still, time for the league. That's it. Well, as I said, once it gets starts getting the single digit, and you're like, oof, Jesus, what's going on here? We're missing Kyogo. He would have buried them chances tonight. Okay, I completely agree with you, Chef Dal. I completely agree with you, but let's just move on from it. And the best thing you do is bring the next game on, be have our preparation on tick, and go to Edinburgh, go to Easter Road, and just take the game to Hibs and beat them. Like, we went there in the earlier parts of the season, and we beat them 3-1. Raldo scored, Kyogo scored, and no, I don't think we should let Beaton go at the end of the season. I think Beaton's played some crucial parts this season. Obviously, tonight he was poor. Um, no, I wouldn't get rid of Beaton. I think he's a good utility player to have. You could say. Um, he's a senior player. He's a leader in there. He's obviously a leader behind the scenes that and talks about him a lot. So I wouldn't be getting rid of Beaton. He has 1 year left in his contract anyway. So you know. I wouldn't worry too much about the game. Defense just needs to be sorted. Yeah, exactly. Like, you seen the force goal the way that we gave away. It's just absolutely shocking. Yeah, let them focus on their hope of thinking they're going to win the Europa League. They won't be winning the Europa League. I said, let them tour it out without playing their games on Thursday. Well, we just play our games on a Saturday or a Sunday, whatever it is, and just focus on us. We'll have that extra week of rest. You know. Rodgers was bad tonight. Like, there's no question about Rodgers was bad, but certain fans are coming on this and saying that he's been poor in general. Like, and then there's some fans saying, "Well, he's been poor the last 3 games." You know, he's been pretty good this season, and every player can't be always consistently good. Unfortunately, that's not how football works. Players drop a form. You know, and that's the way it is. Take care of yourself. It costs us all the time. It doesn't cost us all the time. Like, when you go back to that Dundee United, I think, to be honest, he took the right decision. It was frustrating at the end of the day. Players' ratings tonight, are we even going there, to be honest with you? I'd probably give Joe Hart about 7. The rest of them are just all 5s. Abada maybe a 6. Absolutely shocking. They were like James Forrest. What can we say? I love the guy, but he's just not cut out for it anymore. He isn't cut out for it. Yeah, the international break. The international break is before that. Some people were saying Scales, but he was a bit towards that first goal. Look, at Scales is only young. He's still learning the game. He's not getting much first team football. Just let him nurture, and he will get better. I tell you, he's going to be a solid left back next season. Maybe not for European football, but domestically you'll do him. So, folks, if you could subscribe, if you haven't, and press that share button on Facebook, you know, I'm officially now live on Celtic underscore 1888 as well. It's a group on Facebook, so give that a like as well. You know, yeah, Keith, Hibs game's a big one, and then to the end of the season, the league winners is a big pot of gold money. Yeah, well, the way I see it is, don't be thinking about that far ahead. Just take Sunday as it comes. There's no point to thinking. Like people are talking about Livy here. Some people are talking about Rangers. Folks, stop getting ahead of yourselves. Because if you overhype it and you get let down, you're going to be pissed off. Just take Hibs on Sunday. Just think about that. Stop thinking about Rangers in April or Rangers in March or split games. Forget about that. Forget about that. Yes, we want to beat them. Yes, we want to brag on about it. Yes, it was amazing atmosphere 3 weeks ago. Forget about that. Let's just focus on Hibs. Seriously, like I remember like doing a podcast. What was it? Start the season, 2 games in, and people are talking about Rangers, talking about the Rangers game. I was like, calm down. Let's just focus on the team that we have against the weekend. Just forget. Like, just people are just go ahead of the game. Yes, we all love a Glasgow derby. We all love scalping, but calm it. Yeah, Roddy was quite poor tonight. He just looked lost out there. He really did look lost. How's it going, John Paul? Hope you're well. Bring on the Hibs. Bring on the Hibs. It's not going to be an easy one. And I know there's going to be Celtic fans that are going to come on Saturday night and they're going to be like, well, Saturday night actually won't be doing it because it'll be at 24th. I might do one tomorrow night. Um, I'll see what the situation is on Saturday night. If not, it'll be Sunday. I'll get something done on Sunday. I'll get a podcast in over the weekend anyway. So I don't know how I'm going to fit it in, but we'll get something done. People are going to be coming on like 3 or 4 nil against Hibs. I'm like, calm it down. 3 points. James, he's tired too. What can you do? Try to. Look at James, he's just. They looked lost the other night as well, Anthony, to be honest, against BODO GLIMT at home. Don't know, I think. I don't think the Ange ball side works for teams like that. There's only certain teams that you can penetrate and beat. But in Europe, it's just that team BODO GLIMT just were up for it and they got the 5 goals in aggregate. It's embarrassing to say that Celtic conceded 5 goals to a team. Yes, the stature is not as good as the SPFL. I'm not saying the SPFL is a big league, but we should be going out in there and giving them a good game. And then over the 2 legs, we were absolutely poor. Besides my Ada scoring that header, we were poor. I'm not even bothered. I don't think we need these midweek games. You can see the team are tired during Sunday games. Yeah, like there's a lot of games. You're playing an average of, I think it's 63 games or 64 games a season. Like that's a lot. That's a lot on the conveyor belt. That's a lot. And people think consistency flows through every single match, every single week. Unfortunately, I can't. You get hit with injuries, different surfaces, suspensions, and these are not excuses. This is just football in general. This is what happens to teams, as you all know. We did look toward. We are a new team, and I agree with you. Completely a new team. We we've we've vamped that team from last season. We have a new captain. We have a new coach. We don't have a new coaching system. Well, you could say new manager, not a new coach. We, like you will see changes in the summer. I don't know if you will keep on John Kennedy and Gavin Strachan and McManus and Steve Woods. I don't know what's going to happen, but look at if we go on to win the league and perhaps win a treble, last season's shite will be out of your head. How happy would you be if you do a treble? And it's possible. It's possible. We're still in the competitions. We're still top of the league. So you gotta have that faith. It's a different type of belief than you had when you were going through the shit times last season. You were like, "Oh, we'll get through this. We'll get turn it around." At times, and you're like, "Never gonna turn it around," but we will. Just keep going. I think we need 2 proper teams, especially with all these games. Nah, we won't get 2 proper teams, man. It's the wage bill you look at. I know 3 points is all that matters, but we will be up for Sunday. Hoping we'll be up for a Sunday. You know, if we're not, I'll be coming on and having an absolute Arsenal TV on it. And did not play our best team. Yeah, he didn't. And he done the right decision, not playing our best team. You know, he didn't play the best team. He made, as I said, he rested Jota. He gave Callum a bit of time. Avada came on. You know, Carter Vickers to be fresh. You know, Julian could be in contention. You know, Jovanovic is in contention. So there's positives of this game besides the scoreline aggregate. The positives is we didn't go into extra time, wear the legs out, and we rested key players. Let's move on from the Norwegian defeat. Focus on Easter Sunday. I was going to say Easter Sunday. Easter Road on Sunday. What you want to call it, Easter Sunday? Easter Sunday. Call it. Fuck it. Started early anyway. You know, it's only a few months away. Um, Jovanovic is my favourite player. He should start every game. Yeah, he's consistent. He hasn't really had bad games under the Celtic short, and you know he's a utility player as well. Play him on the left, play him on the right, play him right mid, not right mid, yeah, right mid. You know, take us a penalty and hit a free kick. Utility player. Mm. The shit times are gone, but shit times are gone. So, as I said, there's the YouTube link in the comments for the Facebook people that are watching. Please click that there, or just even put your thumb on the comment, and I might give you a copy and paste. And subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. This week it's been shy. I don't know what's going on. People just not arsed. But like, okay, I think Ange will have a wake up call tonight, Europe wise. Look, as I said last night on the podcast, I know you probably weren't watching, David. Thanks for tuning in as well. It gives you the kind of the fear that you're looking at. We're talking about winning the league and talking about Champions League, and we can't even beat a team that's in pre-season. We're in third tier European football. It is concerning. There is question marks there. But look, how long am I on for? I'll be on for another 8 minutes. I'm gonna close it off then. I don't have my other phone to do a short recording, so I said I'd pop on this tonight. Attack, attack. That's the Celtic way. Don't worry and enjoy. That's all you can do, John. Be optimistic. Go out there. As I said, I'm just going to talk about my team for Sunday. And want you to comment below, use a team as well. Hart, Ralston, right back. Jovanovic left back because I've no faith in Taylor. Yes, Gales played well tonight in parts of the game, and then some parts he didn't play well. The whole team were off the races, as we know tonight. Um, Carter Vickers, Starfelt. I would love to see Julian get some sort of football, but it's not going to happen. I think Ange is going to stick to a player that he's been seeing mostly playing this season, which is Starfelt. Callum McGregor, Tom Rogic. Fuck, I'm going for Hatate. Even though I said that already. Hatate. Gonna go for Abada, Jota, and Giakoumakis. Maeda, second option. Bring him off the bench. Everybody's dying to know this. He should be back in the next 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks, folks. There's no point rushing him back and he gets injured again. I know we're all love Kyogo and he's been deadly, but you have that faith that and the medical staff that when he's ready to train. Right. Rome was not built in one day. Exactly. Exactly. Be optimistic. You know, there's no point of having a moment saying this player was shy tonight, that player was shy, Ange's done this wrong, Ange's done that with selection wrong. What was Joe Hart doing this? Like this, there's no point of going over the top with it, folks. The result is the result. We were not good enough over the two legs in the Conference League. Yes, 2 weeks ago we would have fancied our chances of winning the Conference League. That's to prove that every game, the games are catching up in Celtic, and hopefully they don't catch up in the domestic form for us. Now, at the end of the day, that's it. Look at it was great to see his last week. He's actually great. Some atmosphere there. He's in the corner, but I wish he's the very best in the Conference League, and he's were a better team over the two legs. BODO GLIMT. They're really good, and this is a team that's in pre-season, folks. That's to show the hunger. That's to show the hunger that they want to win this competition. Yes, it's a platform for them to get their fitness up and play competitive football going into the domestic competition in Norwegian football. But they're going for three in a row. They're going for three in a row. Look, we've done nine. It's hard. Agree with you that the centre half partnership does not fix. You know, it's not just the centre half that's the problem. We still have the best defence in the league. Yes, we've conceded goals against BODO GLIMT in Europe. We've conceded goals against Aberdeen and Pataudry. We conceded goals against obviously Dundee as well at the weekend. Awful goals. It's a team. If Ange's gonna zonal mark, do the zonal mark. If he's man marking, man marking. Just get it fucking right. Get it right. You know, you have a good team there. Okay, I have faith in the team. If it's like the subs, like we could see Dembele feature the weekend. He wasn't obviously he didn't travel with the team. Julian could feature. You know, like there is players there. Young Doe could feature if he's in contention. Looking forward to the big game on Sunday. Good luck to Bodo in the Conference League. That's it. Like they're not like the only thing I'd say about Bodo Glint was what were they doing the huddle at Celtic Park? That's the only thing bad I'd say about them. I wish them the best. You know, sportsmanship. You see it with rugby, club rugby teams. You just wish them the best and say, look at the best for the season. You know, God bless the people of Ukraine. Okay, I'm not going to talk about Ukraine and Russia on this. I just rather talk about football. But me thoughts are with them. Thoughts a bit with Marian Shaved and his family. If you don't get 40 million for beating a team like that tonight, bigger picture, you don't. And it's a rebuild. And that's my excuse. It's a rebuild. You don't go out there and beat teams all the time in Europe. It's a learning curve. Ange has no European experience. This is his first season in Europe. And people were expecting the world and the sun, the stars, everything to do. But we didn't. So, go look with it. But Hibs will cause us threats. I think we will concede against Hibs. I don't know what the story is with Ryan Porteous, what's going to happen with him, if he's going to play or not. I have been keeping tabs on the whole Pistorius, Ryan Porteous, sorry, Pistorius, Porteous. Porteous, not Ryan Pistorius. Yes, there's a howler, there's a screenshot. I'm sure you're all laughing at that. But Ryan Pistorius. Oh, God. Gaz said you should give me a shout out because I'm a cousin of Baby Grace. There you go. There's a shout out for you. I can't even see her name. It says Facebook user. Hibs just brought. Did he? That's it. Thoughts on Bolo Glint? Look at you're going for three in a row in the Norwegian league. I think he will get to the semi-finals of the Conference League. I don't think they'll win it, but I think they will get to the finals of the Conference League, or not the semi-finals. Sorry, semi-finals of the Conference League. Can't even think for here for a second. Semi-finals. There's some good teams still left in it. Let me just look at the scores of the U8. Because I know Leicester are going through anyway. Do you probably get Leicester in the next round? Right, let's see. Vitesse look like they're going through to the next round. Sparta Prague. No, Slavia Prague. PSV. Paco beating Midtjylland. Who else? Partizan Belgrade won against Sparta Prague. So the Marseille won 6-1 on aggregate. So there's some really good teams left in the Conference League, but it's not our problem anymore. It's not our problem. Bodo Glint, obviously, I think they got rid of 4 or 5 like the players that they had from last season. Maybe Martin O'Neill should have had worked for Ange, passed on experience in Europe to him. Nah, okay. Ange is that type of person. I think he's learned in the game enough. He's stubborn that he just wants to do it his own way. And that's it. I said he doesn't change formation, doesn't change his style of football. And I think he will have to address that next season if we're playing in a more superior European competition with our standard of our squads. Yes, things are good in the league, but when it comes to European football, as John Hartson says it's another shout away. It's another shout away. And yes, we played well against Bayern Leverkusen away, and we beat Betis at home, and we're lucky to beat Betis away, the 4-3 game. But look, it's stuff that you learn from. It's stuff that you learn from. So I'm gonna jump off now in about 2 minutes. So um, please subscribe to the channel if you can. If there's obviously Norwegian people in here, subscribe to the channel. I'm sure you have a little soft spot for Celtic. Same show, different season. European football, it's just that's the wage bill with the players in Scotland. You can either go out there and get one historic result, or we obviously we're still learning as a club. We're just not a Champions League team, and as much as we want to win the league, we're not a Champions League team. Europa League is a standard, but we're unfortunately, and that's to show the caliber in the Conference League as well. That the Conference League, as its fourth season, that there is some good teams in it, and Celtic fans were taking BODO GLIMT as easy win, and I was one of them. When the draw was done, it's like, okay, pre-season for them. It'd be like walking through a pub, easy job, done, dusted, and fair play to Ball Glint. They were a better team over the two legs. I was shocked, 100%, 100%, and they're a good physical team, and they'll do well. So you just have to take the league, just have to keep the league against stuff from Rosenberg or Mulder. I've never been to Norway. But anyways, folks, I'm gonna leave it there. Numbers are dropping off. People are just pissed off. So look at pleasure speaking to you all. Subscribe to the channel. I'll be back probably Saturday sometime. And good luck. Take care of yourselves. God bless.